Hey guys, this is part 2 of this video on getting this old, I think it's a 59 model Briggs and Stratton. It's one of the early aluminum block engines that they produced. It's got the old updraft carburetor you've seen. And part 1 was rebuilding it, in case you didn't watch part 1. So if you don't want to watch putting rings and all that in there, then just go ahead and watch this one, because this video is just going to be on getting it sparking. The next part 3, will be a short running note, some running note. Okay, this is the original coil that was on it. It's a 4-bolt, 3-leg coil. You see there's 4 bolts on here. And this bolt actually broke off, and I drilled it out and rethreaded it. And I cannot get this to spark for nothing. And I tried another point, new set of points and condenser, and it just won't work. I'm getting a reading on it, but for some reason it's just not wanting to spark. And the wire was broke here, so I turned a couple of wounds out and soldered a piece of copper wire in there. I'm getting 4.5 thousand ohms between the hot and the frame, and almost a short circuit between here and the frame. So it checks out, it should be working, but for some reason it just will not work. And a new coil, there's one available right now because they quit making them completely, not even an aftermarket one. It was $140 for a new coil. So did some research. This was new to me. I'm not used to the 4-bolt 3-leg ones, because all your modern coils, the newer ones, are 2-leg and 2-bolt. So after doing some research, I found out I'm going to have to change flywheels, because this has 2 magnets on it, whereas this has 1. It's a different type of magnet on this. Now the first thing you notice, this is an aluminum flywheel and this is a cast iron one. This is off probably like a tiller engine. It's about the same thing as this probably, or a vertical shaft engine, like a push mower engine used on a tiller. That's probably what this was off of. I bought this off eBay for about $20, I think it was, something like that. And I bought a brand new coil, but apparently I ordered the wrong one, or they sent me the wrong one, because the radius is different on the legs on it. As you can see, it's not sitting flush, but on these it sits flush like this. So I was kind of wanting to do away with the points and condenser, as bad as I hate to, because I was wanting to keep it as original. But at least with something like this, you know you're going to get spark, and if it quits working, it's bad coil. That's all it can be. So if for some reason I can't get this to work, then I'm going to file this down and make this one work, because the spacing's the same, it just won't work. And also got to change flywheels because of the magnet. I tried another solid state or magnetron coil off a push motor engine on this flywheel with this, and just every now and then you'd get a random spark. It just won't fire with this magnet pattern. This is designed for the 3-leg coil like this. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pop the flywheel back off, and we're going to put this coil on there. This is off, I think it's a 3 horsepower, probably a Model 9 push motor engine actually. I just took it off of it. It used to have sparks, so it should. And I got a new points to put in it too. I say new points, but actually this serves as one of the points on top of the condenser there. I'm not going to show it on the camera, but I'm going to go ahead and put this flywheel on it and hook up these points and condenser. We'll take a little look at this after we get it hooked up, but I'm not going to show changing the flywheel or pulling this one off, so we're going to jump around a little bit, trying to shorten the video. Alrighty, so I got the points and condenser in here. You can see how the spring hooks into that top piece here, comes down here. This bolt holds the piece on it this sits in. You got a plastic plunger that goes in here. This one was broke, I had to change it. This is the wire that goes up here. And don't forget to hook the ground wire up on the coil. You can hook it on the front or the back, it ain't going to matter too much. But don't forget to hook it up. And I got the gap set at 18 thousandths. I went ahead and sanded it and checked it again just to make sure. So hopefully we'll have spark this time once I put the new old flywheel on it. There's aluminum. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to mark it that way I know what it is. So let me get back to you here in a minute, and hopefully we'll get spark. Finally got spark. Had a problem with the points and condenser. The points weren't sitting completely flush. They're sitting like this. So I had to turn the condenser. I actually had to bend this arm just a little bit to get it lined up. Then I sanded it again and got it to seat in. So now it's got a good spark. It barely turned over and it sparks. You can hear it there. Alright guys, that concludes part 2. Now all I got left to do off camera is put the spark plug back in it. I got to finish flushing out the gas tank and mount it back on there. It's got a metal line that runs around here, so I'm going to do that off camera. Then part 3 should be of it running. If not, if it don't want to start running, there'll be more work involved in part 3. So we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.